GeekGamerTV proudly presents the 2012 Papa Circuit Final live from Pittsburgh with top-seeded Zach Sharp, number 2 seed Keith Elwin, number 4 seed Joshua Henderson, and number 19 seed Daniele Acciari. It's now time for the final round of the Circuit Final on Ironman.
This guy.
So if Acciari beats Elwin in this game, he will at least have ensured a tie with Elwin.
All right, well,
Bowen?
he just started.
I promised this guy I was going to give him one hard time just before the end here. Okay,
It's
now.
not very, he's good at this.
Eden is talking with
Keith Elwin.
Keith Elwin.
Now, how are you feeling? It's 15, 14, 13. This is as close as it's going to get. It's the last game. It's Ironman. You get to be fourth player. Were you able to pick last spot by winning the last game? Okay. Now, how are you feeling?
Great. I'm rooting for Zach to win.
Would that help? Keith, do it. Keep it up. You just won 2 in a row. Make it 3. You can do this. Come on. I've seen you. Go for it.
All right, Eden. Thank you. What's up?
We've got Zach Sharp going.
Oh, what? Go ahead.
Sorry, I lost it. Yeah, Zach's already going. Starting us off. And he's playing basically for the $100. Is
Yep.
what's going here. Or some form of spoiler.
Yeah, Zach Sharp, unfortunately. Well, come on, $100, $100, man.
Yeah, it's cash money.
Why would you
man.
not play
Come
for
on.
$100?
I mean, this is the thing, though. Zach getting the 4 makes the tie scenario more likely.
Well, yeah.
You
If Zach wins this game, then Josh Henderson cannot win the tournament.
True.
The best Josh could do is 13 at that point.
Right.
And Elwin already has 14.
Right. I was thinking he was 2 points behind the win, but he's 3.
Yeah, Henderson is 3 points behind. You said in the interview with Keith that it was 15, 14,
Right.
13,
My math
13.
was off there.
14, 13, 11 is the state.
14, 13, 11? Okay.
So Josh Henderson needs to win this game. If he does not win this game, he cannot win the Circuit Championship.
Right.
If Keith Elwin wins this game or Daniele Acciari wins this game, it's over.
Wow.
And if Zach Sharp wins the game, then we're
power
talking
outlane.
tiebreak. That was a good ball.
Yeah, very good ball.
8.6 million for Zach, and we've got only 11 balls to go.
And
This
what's
is it.
interesting,
This is the final.
Keith is last player to play. Where's Daniela's position in this?
Daniele finished second on the last game, so he will play third. So the next player is Josh Henderson.
So it's going to come down to the last ball on the last player.
Well, shouldn't it?
It often does. It often does.
I mean,
Absolutely.
it would have been. Sometimes you see a runaway.
Right.
In fact, it almost seemed like we were in for a runaway.
It
The way
looked that way at the
Acciari
beginning.
started off with the enormous demo man and the enormous stone queen.
Ooh.
But there's just been a lot of action here, and Josh Henderson has really stayed alive. He only won one game. He only won one on Whirlwind.
That's amazing to be this
But,
many points.
he finished second 3 times, and only finished last once. So he's within striking distance simply by staying alive, playing consistent, doing good work. He's already raised the monger here, and that's you got to make a shove to save that ball. You've got to go for it. What are you going to do with 163,000 points? Save that ball. Yeah, the bonus isn't worth much of anything on this game. It adds up later, but there are no multipliers really, and it's a little bit the same kind of game knowledge that, like Adam Becker, for example, earlier would have shaken the crap out of the game to try and get that ball back and tilt it.
Oh, yes.
Trent Augustine would have tilted. Carl D'Angelo would have tilted. Acciari just nailing ramps.
Here he
He's
goes
doing it again.
He's doing it
Here
again.
we go.
He's going for
Bogeying
bogey.
out.
Bogey, bogey, bogey.
Bogey, 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 bogey. Look out, look out, look out.
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And
bogey.
right back to the ramp.
And let's see if
Here
this
comes
one's
the right ramp.
easy again.
Bogey. Yes.
Of course it is.
Bogey.
Another one?
Wow.
Ramp. Now here you can switch to whatever shot you want. You can start making loops. I like to make loops
I
here
like
because I have to make those loops anyway to raise the monger. and I'm going to get the loops and the points at the same time. Now, he is so dialed in on that right ramp that there's just no other shot for him from the left flipper.
Power in lane.
Yeah, that was a lucky in lane and a beauty.
For Daniela,
but he knows it's going that way, and he'll just get out of the way and let the ball do its thing.
The one
another just like, if you don't make that ramp shot and you go 3/4 of the way up, that ball is screaming down to the left out lane. We've seen it 5 different times today, and he doesn't care.
Yeah,
he doesn't need to care because he's that good at the shot. That was nice.
I was gonna say, that is the one advantage. If you're confident with the ramp and somehow you're not missing, it will return it right to your flipper.
And just like that, 2 missed shots to the right, off the post, dividing the ramp and the loop, and Acciari is down at 5.6 points. So the situation, if Zach Sharp wins this game, is interesting. That Acciari then can only make it to 15. Elwin would make it to 15 as well with a 3rd place. So if we could have a tie as well between Acciari and Elwin at 15 if Zach Sharp wins and then Acciari and Elwin go 2-3. Or 3-4. In fact, we could even have... No, we can't have a 3-way tie. That would not be possible. Well, maybe we could. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? We could have a 3-way tie, yeah. It's all to play for here. It's pretty interesting. Since this is our last game, and I'm sure a lot of people will be signing off after this, I just want to thank again GeekGamerTV for providing the means for this broadcast. Papa is endeavoring to acquire the type of equipment that GeekGamerTV provides. And a screamer out of the Monger. That is enormous. That is that could be a belt killing train. The Monger crushing blow by the Monger there. Keith is halfway to Monger multi-ball with 3 shots at the Monger through 1 ball. And as we see Zach take over, Zach is still in the lead. But what matters most right now is that Daniele Acciari is ahead of Keith Elwin by a significant margin from that strong bogey round. It will be interesting to see what Acciari tries to do on ball 2. He has no Monger progress. And his ramp shooting is so strong that he may just try to go back to bogey.
Yeah, would he just go right back to it? I mean,
it's worth less points the second time through. It takes more shots to start the bogey the second time through. It's not any more dangerous, I suppose, especially if you're that good at shooting. I don't know. I think you go with what brung you. And
Elwin's getting his wish right now with Sharp playing.
Yeah, he's like
spoiler. He wanted him to play spoiler.
We need to keep interviewing him. It's like, he's getting everything he wished for. How do you feel? Great.
Good.
I'm good.
I want to play spoiler.
Yep.
Have a nice day.
It's I don't know. It's giving up $100 by letting Zach win.
2 more shots. 1 more shot to Monger.
1 more shot to Monger.
Now,
that's dangerous here. I don't know about that. It's not going to get out of the way fast enough for him to get a super. That was dangerous. We saw Brian Shepard lose the ball that way earlier today. And that was a missed left ramp shot, right out lane. $13 million roughly on the board for Zach Sharp in his final game here. He will be taking 4th place in the circuit final, having qualified number 1 from his performance around the year. $800, and that'll be all, actually. Well, who wins this? He hasn't won any games here, so it'll be $900 if he wins here, $800 otherwise. And he is really a top player.
So
he won last weekend at the Michigan Pinball Expo. He's really been a crusher the last 12 months. And I don't expect that to change anytime soon. And that is, what can you do there?
Yeah.
You really can't. You can't avoid shooting Monger. You got to play the game out the way it's designed. I still think that Josh should be making much more aggressive shake saves on the out lanes compared to what he's doing here. So that was interesting. I think he went for Monger there.
Now Monger's ready to come up.
Monger's ready to come up, and he is going for it. And now it's coming back down. Watch out here. That's no! Where did that go? I missed that completely.
But so fast.
How does he have 3 letters? Did it bash into the Monger again and again?
I think it did it twice there off the side, off the right side.
Let's see a replay on that, and that is a great shake. That was a great shake. And a Monger start. This is huge. This is really huge. And now, Elwin is getting his wish, having Zach play spoiler, because Acciari needs to chase Zach and not just chase first place away from Elwin. It would be big that if Zach wins, but Acciari beats Elwin for 2nd and 3rd.
All right, super is
ready. They will tie. This is a $3 million shot at the middle. Big shot here. It would put him in very close to the lead with Zach Sharp. And he can make this with the right flipper. It's a difficult shot, but it's there.
He gets
he gets it on the first try. That is a boss move right there. 3 million points. He'll be able to raise the monger again with the spinner, bash on the monger, points everywhere. And he's now taken the lead away from Zach Sharp. And you know, ball 1 he played bogey pretty much flawlessly.
This is coming
ball
off.
2 he's playing monger pretty much flawlessly. In the 23rd game of the day for Daniele Acciari, he came in here as the number 19 seed in a 20-player field.
Are we really going to see this happen?
Raced his way all the way through the entire field. We are about to see just a light. I mean, it's incredible, really, that Daniele has won so many games and outperformed everyone. He has still never finished last in the 22 games he's played. That another super jackpot.
Oh my God!
Absolutely incredible, and exactly when it was needed. He's raised the monger again. Probably not a good idea to shoot the monger there. That's dangerous as all heck. And get back to regular play. Get back to regular play. Get a controlled trap. Get the ball. Just get the ball and relax.
Greg, can you believe what we're seeing here? Can you
I'll
believe
say
it
right now. I mean, because
bring it closer there, Greg.
I've been watching him play all day, and I hope he does it. I'm just going to say I'm rooting for him right now. I'm just going to come out and say I'm rooting for him.
All the biased announcer stuff out the window.
We've
right?
got
it's like a no-hitter in baseball.
We've got a big crowd here. It really is like a perfect game because to play
just
23 consecutive games without finishing last in 4-player action
absolutely freaking stunning.
is freaking great.
I love our chat room. The Michigan Pin. Daniel's marathon sponsored by Viagra. So.
Well, you know, he has.
Shouldn't he consult a doctor?
He has been playing for much longer than 4 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say. And consult a doctor immediately.
And to confirm again, no last places.
Zero last places.
Yeah.
And
this is a game that he doesn't even like, right?
Right.
Yeah, well, for somebody who doesn't like this game, sure,
he's putting up a monster
right
score.
ramp. He's like, oh, he missed the right ramp. How is that possible?
Yeah, I bet he will. Yes,
he's gonna like it a lot.
And nice.
Do we need to take another dinner break?
Guys, yeah, he's only eaten the once.
Break.
He quickly wolfed down some food after several hours of the initial rounds.
Daniele now has the something interesting here. He now has the War Machine multi-ball lit. He's completed the drones. If he wants to, he can make ramp shots here to start bogey before War Machine. He backhanded the War Machine start.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's all over now.
It's a slobber knocker.
Okay, so at this point, we're not looking at just what we're looking at. We're looking at the potential for him going do or die in the final game of the tournament. He needs to start the whiplash, which is the magnet there. And here's where his game knowledge hurts him. He really should be just going straight for whiplash. Now that blue light is flashing over there, and it is an atta-ball. And he'll probably make it because he's that accurate. But backhanded it again? Are you serious? No,
it looked like
couldn't have been.
It must have been a target, stand-up target.
Yeah, it was a stand-up target.
It looked like he did.
If he can hit that magnet, I guess it's 4 more times, he will start whiplash, and he needs to start Ironman, which are the red targets that he has 6 out of 7. If he can do all of those things on the same ball, and
ball is wicked.
Oh my God!
Wow, that was amazing. Very clever.
Wipes his head there.
Fantastico.
Keeps it going.
That was fabuloso right there.
Those can very easily look safe and then suddenly just pop to the outside. So to have it come up the inlane like that,
that's impossible.
Have the foresight to say, I got to get it away from there.
And to say, not only to shake it out of there, but to shake it out of there with such force that it comes all the way back to the flippers.
Amazing.
Bogey's up again. Now this is basically just grinding at this point. He's going to try to get to bogey multi-ball. Super Pop bumpers gave him an extra 3 million there. That Super Pops is actually pretty darn valuable. He got a lot of points there. And it didn't look like he did very much.
Wow.
What a ball! What a ball! What a ball!
As the crowd goes wild.
3 million in bonus besides
Crazy.
32 million. You don't get bonus like that on this game. Nobody does.
No.
And he is 1 ball away. And I think Keith
doing
Elwin
the unthinkable.
Keith Elwin almost maybe knows it. Actually, Elwin plunged soft there so he can shoot the monger while the ball saver is still on. And a nice save there. He didn't even take a warning. He's got to bump this off the wall. Yep. So he can get a trap there. And then hit monger 2 more times to start monger multi-ball. Oh boy, he has a long chase here. And he's got to get a little lucky with these bounces. That was it.
He gets it going.
Got monger multi-ball. And we saw Achiari make 2 supers, I think.
Yes.
2 supers.
2 supers,
Two.
and pretty close to making a 3rd one even. I've seen Kaylee George make 4 supers
We need
in one of these
somebody
multi-balls at
quick
the
that speaks to
at the
Italian.
Papa Finals a year ago.
I've been actually looking around, guys. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
For like the last 30 minutes. And I think I know who I'm looking for.
Hey, the
Oh, there he is.
Super is lit.
Yeah, Eden found him, and I'm going to mute you right now.
We found Johnny Monica, who was the B Division champion a year ago at Pinburg. He is he's been used as a translator for Daniele in the past.
Going to be needed this time.
Daniele speaks a lot better English than I speak Italian, that's for sure. But in order for us to really talk to Daniele in detail, we're going to want to probably talk through Johnny Monica. 2 balls in play still, and this is a nice long multi-ball for Keith Elwin. He needs this. This is the game. He has a 1-point lead in the series over Daniele Acciari, but if Acciari wins this game, the series is over and Acciari is the champion. So Elwin needs to beat Acciari. At least, if Elwin beats Acciari, he can win the tournament. If he can also force a tiebreaker if Zach Sharp comes through and wins the game instead. So, but he's got a long way to go here, and there's a lot of bouncing. This is a very difficult multi-ball to control. Balls drain frequently. That was very pretty there. And clutch play. If you're looking for clutch play, these are players playing right now for $1,800 cash on this game alone, and the Papa Circuit champion belt, a spot in the rafters, and people watching. We've got lots of people here. We've got even more people watching live on GeekGamerTV, and this is it. This is the final game of the 23-game Papa Circuit final for 2012-2013.
And there's a super.
The super is lit.
Oh.
This would be his 2nd super of the multi-ball. But you're like, I can't believe there's a 32 million up there, you know? And he didn't play
He's
Do
got
or
to stay
Die.
cool.
He didn't play Jericho.
No.
He got that through. And he's got a ball left besides. They both have a ball left. This is ball 2. Boy, good separation there, and he's going to just be patient here, wait for this ball to come back around. No reason to take a pot shot at the jackpot. Ideally, get this to bounce over the left flipper. Shakes it, shaking there. Oh, what a mistake.
And he snuck in the super.
He got the super anyway, but that's the multi-ball.
Right.
And all right, he's ahead of Zach Sharp, but that doesn't matter.
No.
All that matters right now is beating Daniele Acciari, who is still 18 million ahead. And at this point, you start to think about, well, what are my other goals? Where can I go to get these points?
Should he be shooting drones?
I would not shoot drones here.
No.
I would shoot Mongers and go
Just
Monger
do
all day.
Monger all day.
Wow.
That was off the left sling.
Off the
right.
base of the
Yeah.
left slingshot.
Yeah.
He did not expect that the sling to fire. He thought it was going to be bounce over off the left flipper to the right.
Tough.
Misjudged that ball, and it went down the middle without a flip. Now in that situation, you could have held up your left flipper, but who expects it to do that?
Right.
And it's very precise. You know, you got to know within the inches where that's going, and that means that Keith Elwin is down to his last ball. Zach Sharp is down to his last ball. All these players are down to their last ball. This is it.
It's getting really quiet in here, and we have 400-plus pinball machines, and it's very
we have
quiet.
all these pinball machines, all these players, and everybody's just like, what's happening? Oh, man.
Very quiet.
Zach
right
has
now.
started War Machine multi-ball, which we saw Daniele get, and he's playing this more correctly. And there isn't really one best way, but he is using it to try and start the Whiplash multi-ball as well. That was way too fast.
Wow.
That was way too fast, unfortunately. Whiplash multi-ball
is
is ready, so one more shot to Whiplash to start that multi-ball. What's nice about working these two together is you get add-a-balls for one while you're playing the other.
Oh,
that's
unlucky.
it. Zach was playing for something very specific, which was the Do or Die and the Jericho. He had just a little bit more to go. He would have been able to actually start a double Jericho if he had gotten there, which would have given him the opportunity to catch up to Daniele and pass him significantly. Instead, he's done. Now, if Josh Henderson can put together a hot ball here, he has a chance to play in this. But Josh needs to win the game outright, or he's done.
Oh.
And that's no ball save there. That's it. That's it for Josh Henderson. It's going to come down to Daniele Acciari, who's player 3 here, and Keith Elwin, player 4. Whichever one of these two players wins the game, they are the circuit champion. There will be no tiebreaker.
Daniele letting it sit there as he walks up now for his final ball.
And watch how loose he is here. I mean, he's actually less loose than usual. Usually you see him just plunge off, and that he missed a skill shot there. But he's plunging soft in order to shoot Monger during the ball
right
save.
there.
That was the same tactic we saw Keith Elwin use. Smart tactic there.
He's got extra ball lit.
Very
which
strong.
Is what, 5
extra
million?
ball lit is extra ball is worth $3 million.
$3 million, okay.
Maybe. I don't know. It said 350,000, but there was points there. It was $3 million.
He's up to 37 million now. So.
Yeah, it's just another one of those dumb, obscure rules you got to know if you're a pinball player.
Yeah, that's right.
Extra ball is $3 million, special is $9 million.
Yeah.
He'll get special next if he goes and shoots the same shot that he just made. So we gave him light extra ball. It's going to give him light special next. That is another super. That is a big point right there. $3 million. And Bogey is running or ready?
Ready.
Okay. So he's got to go bogey now. This is clearly bogey. You make the right ramp.
Oh.
All right, get a catch, Very nice. Oh, he's got that. That's traps.
Oh.
Now, see, that's perfect. That's perfect. You just be patient. Take the full trap. Take your time. Relax. Drink some water if you're sharp.
There you go. Bogey is
and
started.
Bogey has begun, and we see 2 ramps in a row. This is victory ramps here. Oh no! How many is he gonna make here? That's a right ramp. That's 2 bogey ramps.
Wow.
This man has made 45 monkeys. This man has made $6 billion on Demolition Man. He is lighting up the board here. This is one of the best scores you can really achieve on Ironman without the wizard modes. 45 million through super jackpots, through bogey scoring, through clever use of he's even flipping to control the inlanes correctly.
1 million shot, another million
that
shot.
Doesn't get that one, but he's now moving towards the next bogey. Why not?
Why not?
Just keep going.
Keep shooting that dangerous ramp.
Keep shooting dangerous ramps that are very difficult shots.
I know.
Perfectly.
It's unbelievable.
Every shot, and now 5x bonus. I think you got to go back to the ramps here.
Yeah. You go to what brought you home.
Yeah. This is going to bring him home here. 600,000. Another 800,000.
His accuracy is amazing.
Another 800,000. Bogey is lit again. He just went all the way through bogey. This would be his 3rd bogey. Oh my God!
I can't tell you
3 bogeys.
I can't tell you the last time I saw 3 bogeys
He's got,
in the game.
Triple bogey.
That's
usually bad.
It's extremely good.
Instead, here it's going to be worth a circuit championship, unless we see. Basically, this puts pressure on Keith Elwin.
Incredible amount.
Keith has to get do or die, or play Jericho. There's really very few other ways for Keith to make up this score with this accuracy. Keith is a very accurate shooter, but not like this. No one is like this.
I agree.
What a ball.
What a ball.
Wow. What a tournament.
Huge applause from the crowd.
Ball. 57.9 million for Daniele Acciari from Italy. He came this morning at 9:30. He's played 23 consecutive games of pinball. Never finished last. All the way through, and with one more ball, he will become the circuit champion.
This is it.
The 19th
This is it right
seed
here.
out of 20.
Biggest ball of the day.
Big ball. Keith Elwin needs a miracle ball here. This is trouble. It's going to be a left outlet. Okay, good. All right, so where are we at here? He has no progress towards Jericho. He's going to make 4 things. So he's going to have to basically shoot for those drone targets, shoot for whiplash, shoot for all of the dangerous crap that you don't ever want to shoot for in this game, and get it all to work. Especially those blue targets, the drones. He needs enough drones, and he's aiming for whiplash. I don't really know why he's doing that one first. This is not the easiest choice. 5 more drones. He's got to hit 5 more of those pesky blue targets to even light the multi-ball. 4 more pesky blue targets. And this is pressure play. You know, he's feeling the pressure here right there. Up the middle ought to get him another one, and he missed that. And I don't mean he missed, but You know, there's a shot up the middle there that's
close.
surrounded by those blue targets. There's a blue target on the left and a blue target on the right. And so he shoots towards the shot thinking, well,
Nice save.
one warning, terrific
This
save.
is a dangerous part right here where he's got Monger up.
I would avoid the Monger.
Yeah.
I think he needs to hit the blue targets. They can be backhanded. So he can backhand the blue target on the left.
If he has 3 targets to go,
or
though,
he
guys,
can-
one's trapped behind
No.
Monger.
What?
If-
He can't. Well, you can get drones. You can get drones any way you like.
Wow.
You don't have to get you don't
True.
have to hit all the drones.
True.
You can get the left and right drones.
Didn't
over
get
and over.
credit for that glancing blow there.
Yeah, that was a glancing blow, and he's just trying to make points right here. 2 more shots.
Oh,
he got
my
that
goodness.
save without
Still
a
alive.
warning. Nice
One
glancing
more.
blow there, and this is very beautiful play.
And
gets
War
it.
Machine. Oh, no, he
no,
didn't get it. The War Machine shot. but
He got
no.
the War Machine shot, but
That would have been a great
you
combo.
can't advance drones, and you can't advance Whiplash during this mode.
Right.
So he's going to need to drop out of here, then start War Machine by continuing to hit those dangerous blue targets. He needs 3 more of those. There's points here to be made. It's not that he can't make points here. He can. He can make 3 million at a time, though. This is a very linear scoring mode. You get a super, you get 3 million. The super's already lit, so that was a nice job. But he's not going to get to 57 million with supers. Or if he is,
That'd be a long.
An incredible amount of work.
I will eat my hat if I'm just wearing a hat. I will eat his hat if he can get to 57 in this multi-ball right here. That would take, what, 10 supers
Nice
maybe?
shot.
That was beautiful there. Backhanded shots. The tougher way to get it from left to right.
right.
He's just going to let that go. No reason to save that and risk another warning. Already taken 1 warning. You get 2 warnings, and then you're done. Keith Elwin playing for the Circuit Championship here. He needs to make 57 million, or he's done, and Daniele Acciari of Italy will be the champion. 2 more drone targets.
Oh.
Dangerous drones.
Oh.
No warning there. Oh, what a save
Oh,
that is.
my
He took
Amazing
another
saves.
drone, 1 more drone to go, and then he will have War Machine lit. Okay, War Machine is ready. Now that's
it.
done.
That's it!
And that's the end of it. Great play by Keith Elwin, but it won't be enough. He's going to take second, and that means the circuit champion is Daniele Acciari from Italy, our number 19 seed, who came through and won. Just absolutely ridiculous, unbelievable play tonight from Acciari, today and tonight, from 9 a.m. all the way through to, what is it, 9:30 p.m. maybe? It almost exactly 12 hours of play. It's 9:30 p.m. now. We started at 9:30 a.m. And the final totals: Zach Sharp, our 4th place finisher with 5 points. Joshua Henderson, our 3rd place finisher with 11 points. Keith Elwin with 16 points on the 7 games. Not enough as Daniele Acciari earns 17 points on those same 7 games to become the 2012 Papa North American Tournament Circuit Champion. We have a European champion for our North American circuit in its first year. Daniele Acciari has also won a spot in next year's circuit final as an automatic qualifier, regardless of how he performs. So even if he never shows up again, we'll see him again in next year's circuit final as he tries to do the same thing. And we are ready for a little bit of an award ceremony. Our cameras are not very well hooked up here for the award ceremony, but off we go.
And Bowen's going to go up and do the award ceremony while we watch that. It was unbelievable watching those guys play today. It was really, really amazing.
There we go. That brightened things up. Greg, what do you think about that, man?
I have not seen anything like that. I mean, I've seen some amazing
ahead and hit
pinball.
up there.
I've seen some amazing
Quickly.
pinball in this room. I mean, some stunning pinball in this room, but I don't think I've ever seen anything like what
Hey,
Danielle
Penny.
did there.
every game today had amazing moments. Every single one. And some just mind-blowing, honestly. Mind-blowing. Zach got 4th today. Congratulations to Zach. Nice
Zach
one, Zach.
Razor
Zach,
Sharp.
come on over. Once you got your pictures. Zach, it was a tough one going into the last couple games. You knew you were playing for $100 a game at that point. but you had a pretty good, you had a successful year, good day. How are you feeling about it overall?
Tired.
Absolutely.
And I still have to finish my ping golf round.
At least they're going to let you. That's a good thing. Dude, you
That's
played so
right.
great today. Great job. Take care. Josh, third today. Amazing job, man. You had a chance right to the end there, too. But you were up against a monster today. Two of them. These guys were great. How are you feeling about it right now?
I feel great. I'm still working on my strategies and stuff, but I'm glad I came in third.
Yeah, you played great today. It was great watching you. Thanks a lot, buddy. Keith, man, so much hard work at the end there. I mean,
And here, wait, hold on.
oh,
Eden.
what do we got?
Hold on, Ethan. We got the belt presentation here. We don't want to miss that. Way to go, Daniele. We'll come back to Elwyn,
Absolutely.
but this is epic. Look at this, you guys. Just awesome.
On the left there, we have Papa, owner and founder, Kevin Martin. On the right, Pinbird co-coordinator, Mark Starman.
And through the help of a translator, we will have some words from Daniele here. Obviously, as you guys have been watching out throughout the day, Daniele is Italian from Italy. And now we're going to get a group picture here with the top four finishers.
And right after the photos, I'll grab a very, very brief word with Keith, and then we'll get right to Daniela. Okay, guys?
Oh, no problem.
And how many times have I seen Elwyn standing up there on this stage getting his picture taken with an award?
Absolutely.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Doesn't Daniele look like the Heartbreak Kid? I gotta say, he looks really good with that belt.
Guys, it happened.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe this.
You could not have asked for a better circuit final.
And if it was Howard Finkel, it'd be like, and no, you know the way he does.
I can't do it. Don't make me do it.
He's got fans. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning in Italy right now, and he's got
Absolutely.
fans. He's got fans on the live stream right now watching him this whole time.
Marching down the street with the Italian flag waving around. Awesome. Look at this. Number one U.S., number one Italian, getting the group photo. They're always back and forth for number one now. It's an amazing battle.
What a run. What a tournament.
And, it always seems like over history, there are periods when people are dominating.
Yeah.
There was a while where Bowen was dominating and a while where Elwyn was dominating, and now I think we're entering to the period of Daniele.
Hey, Eden, go grab Daniele.
I'm going to grab Keith briefly, and then Daniela's next.
Okay.
For sure. Keith, you were just crushing it near the end. You were bringing it closer and closer and closer. You had a bit of a daunting score to chase there, and you were really close. Amazing saves near the end. I know this has to be a little disappointing, but two of the best players in the world, 1 and 2. How are you feeling about this?
He played great. I'm not disappointed.
You shouldn't be. None of us are. You, Daniela, all 4 of you guys, all 19 players, they put on an amazing show, and I really want to thank you for doing your part.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, man. Guys, I'm going to get Danielle as soon as I can. He's wearing the belt. This guy's wearing... where's my good friend? We are very fortunate. We've been putting this off all day. We've been looking around. We have someone that speaks Italian.
You need to back up.
We need to back up a little bit.
Yes, we will, for sure. We're gonna get them. You tell me when they're all in the frame.
Back up.
Well, we're just gonna get. We're gonna get him taken. He's getting
there
his.
There we go.
Yeah, and then we'll do this here with. There he is. Oh my goodness! Everyone's taking their turns for photos, so this could take a tiny little bit, but it's not an issue. And guys, we said it earlier today too. And I mean, how can you not when you've won the whole thing? But he's been playing for 12 hours and he's still smiling. This guy's standing, he's smiling, and I mean, you should be thrilled after a victory like this. This is like, it's a victory of epic proportions. It really is. Amazing. A couple more pictures and then we're gonna get them.
Make sure bring him over to your left side. Your left.
My left side?
Yeah, your left.
Okay, I need to have Johnny with me too. So should they both be on the left here?
No. He can be on one. They can both be on one side or one on the other.
Okay, I'm thinking maybe Johnny here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, they want more belt action. My goodness. Everybody. Okay, now the New Jersey crew taking pictures.
Oh. Chase, give me a few minutes when we wrap up. We can. Oh, no problem.
Okay.
All right.
Finally.
All right.
Daniela.
Turn him towards the camera so we can see his shiny face.
We're gonna come on over.
Bring it. There you go. Stand up there.
So we got a camera here.
There we go.
So we're gonna interview. So, Daniela, you started at the very bottom today. You go all the way to the top. This is crazy. We've never seen anything. I mean, we thought it was possible maybe, but you did it. You did this. I mean, you've been playing 12 hours too. Did you really think this could actually happen?
Go ahead and put the mic on.
At the beginning, he thought he was thinking of maybe raising up 6 or 7 places.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of it, he's saying that at the beginning he was lucky. That's what he calls it. Then afterwards, you saw that he started playing good. He's starting to see that maybe he did have a chance to actually get to the finals. He thought his possibilities of winning were really, really low.
Amazing. Daniel, I don't know if you're aware, you never lost. You never got last place. Do you realize that?
Non hai mai preso tu l'ultimo posto in nessuno dei gironi.
I can translate that. No.
Well, he's saying at the beginning he did get a few third places, so that's what he thinks that maybe that was the luck at the beginning. Unfortunately, he's saying, unfortunately, to win, you also need some luck. So that's part of the game.
A little bit. And today, Daniel, I mean, on your journey there, I mean, you put up some giant scores that the facility here has never seen. We saw a 6 billion Demolition Man, which is personally the one I thought was the most incredible. You did even Jungle Queen, an old game like this. It's still there, the 169,000 on Jungle Queen. You did some huge monster bashes, everything like it. There was very few, if any, weak games. They're all so strong. I mean, and you make it look easy. And that's not all luck. You're a very skilled guy. Very proud of you. Do you know how much money you won today?
Idea quanti soldi hai vinto oggi? Is it 800 plus 2,500?
I think that's exactly what it is. We counted about 8 victories along the way. Plus, you are the circuit champion. We're so proud of you. We're so impressed.
Eden,
yes, sir.
Before we go,
absolutely.
We have, from the chat room, we got some guys from Europe that have been watching all day, and that's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. People watching from back home. Does he have anything he's want to say to everybody back home?
So, guys, Daniel, there's guys back home. You're home. They've been watching. It's 4 in the morning right now, Chase?
It's late. It's really late.
They've been watching since like 4 in the morning. They've been watching you. People, yes. Is there anything you want to say to all your fans back home? There's people back home that have been watching. Anything you want to say?
Salutali. Ciao ragazzi. Ti stanno guardando in questo momento in diretta. Dai, salutali. He's like, I don't understand anything right now. I can't understand. He's out of his...
That's totally understandable.
He's out of it right now.
Grazie che mi state vedendo, mi state seguendo. Io mi sto quasi commuovendo, non lo so.
Thanks for watching and for seeing me. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it.
Get him a steak dinner.
Daniel,
get him out of here.
You're an amazing guy, wonderful person, great champion. So proud. The greatest. Thank you, Johnny, for helping us out. Chase, it's all you, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
I got to say, I was thinking about when I was flying out, I was thinking about just coming in late tonight or, just not even coming in for circuit finals and, just so I could be fresh for Pittsburgh. But I'm so glad I was here to see this. That was really unbelievable.
Going into this, and by the way, I'm Chase. This is Greg.
Greg Dunlap.
Coming out here this week, I was planning on just doing the pre-tournaments. I wasn't even thinking about doing this, and I reached out to Bowen and Mark here at Papa. And it was one of those situations where they're like, let's make this happen.
Yeah.
And so I turned my pleasurable vacation into work, and really it's not work when you're doing something that you love to do. And
no, I had a fantastic time sitting back here all day long.
This has been incredible. And we saw history, really, again.
So much.
In so many ways. It's just been phenomenal.
And now Daniela's going to get his name hung from the rafters.
Yeah.
And he's got the first ever belt.
That's right.
Which is the incredible part. I mean,
and even Papa Championships, we only once seen a non-North
Right.
American win when Urian won a few years ago. Yeah.
What do you guys think, other than obviously the obvious here, which was Daniele just doing something that was completely impossible? Is there anything you guys can pull away from this? Like, I mean, gosh, was it the $6 billion on Demo Man?
It wasn't any one thing. I mean,
it's a culmination. Yeah,
he's right when he says that there was a little luck involved, because a lot of times when you're in match play, it's not about winning as much as it is not losing.
Right.
And a lot of times it comes down to just not sucking as much as everybody else.
That only shifted in the very finals. There were
and I mean, amazingly, the longer he played, the better he played.
Yeah,
it was unbelievable. I mean, like
totally
five of those victories were in the second half of the day, and to pull off a $6 billion on Demo Man after you've been playing for 12 hours.
I mean, crazy.
It is
crazy.
I know.
I don't know if I've ever gotten $6 billion on Demo Man in my life. I mean,
well, he pulled out so many games in ball 3, and I think that also needs to be shown as well. Like I want to say he had to pull off a huge ball on Monster Bash and gosh, maybe it was Ironman again in a ball 3 situation. It's just incredible play.
I know the Monster Bash when you're talking about. I mean, he was walking in with a 0 at that point, and that it was important that he didn't get one. And so that was amazing. This, I mean, Danielle is the story of this for sure. I mean, we were making it a joke at the beginning about the old Heartbreak Kid and all this, but this happened all the way.
And at the end, the Heartbreak Kid got the championship. Daniele got the championship as well.
It's interesting. Earlier, Bowen said that if he had to pick one trait for Daniele, it's that he was fearless.
Yeah.
And, when you watch him play that Ironman game, going after that ramp on the right that had been killing players all day long,
he just stuck to his plan.
He just kept going after it. He was never scared of it. A lot of players, when they see other people draining off of tough shots like that, they'll start avoiding them.
Right.
But he just went for it all the way, the whole way.
We even saw Kaylee switch up on the Monster Bash, which cost him his tournament life,
perhaps,
really, by not going for the bash that time. I think that was the one where,
right.
I mean, and he needed that to keep going. But I said it earlier, guys. Every single game, every match, there was so much excitement, so many things that were like mind blowing. Every match had at least one moment. I was like, how did that just happen?
And it was interesting because I was posting on Facebook about the live stream, and a lot of my friends who aren't really even into pinball were getting into it because I think
there was a story developing.
There's a story developing, and when you've got people explaining to you what you're seeing and giving some context to it, I think it makes it a lot more fun. So I really hope we get to do more of these streaming events down the road.
I know, and we talked about it on the cast, that Papa's going to be starting a Kickstarter project to launch Papa TV, or at least they're going to try to. And GeekGamerTV will be there to assist in any sort of capacity, just because of the fact, I have a big passion for pinball. You're probably wondering, this was awesome, when's the next thing? As long as I'm not in the finals, which I hope to be.
I hope you are too.
I hope to be. But if not, by some chance I have an off weekend, we'll be broadcasting the Pinburg finals live here on GeekGamerTV. I want to say a big shout out to everybody there at Ustream. Lakeisha, thanks so much for getting us featured there on the homepage. Hope you guys, even if you're not a fan of pinball, maybe you became one today. Also, big thanks to Twitch, everybody here at Papa, Mark, Anastasia, Eden, Greg, Bowen, Kevin, the amazing tech crew. They got the machine swapped out so quickly. You guys, everybody here rocks. And if you're in the Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area this weekend, you need to come down here and play some pinball. Even if you're not in the tournament, which is sold out, you can come and play. They have a huge library of over 400 machines. It's a lot of fun.
This is like whenever I come here, it's like this is my happy place. It's like I posted to Facebook the other day that coming to Pinburg is like coming to the world's greatest family reunion. Yeah. All of the players, it's interesting in a lot of competitive sports, a lot of the players are kind of, they're like jerks to each other, or or they get way too
Yeah.
tied up about it. And it's like everybody here is friends. It's like you saw Keith say he's not disappointed at all.
No.
He loves having having Daniele play. Everybody here, it's like they're very competitive, but everything's extremely friendly, and it's really this is a really amazing community we've got here.
Eden, final word.
Hey. Final word. Well, I listen. I really want to thank both you guys for having me on. I know it was a little bit on the fly, and I hope I did well enough.
Yeah.
Greg, I love having you do commentary. Seriously,
Thank you.
It was great.
And I
having
really
you.
appreciated everything you guys
Hey, no
have
problem.
done, and this was great to be a part of. So thank you for having me on.
Greg, final word.
I hope to see everybody. Well, I hope to not see anybody on Sunday because I hope that I'm
very
playing.
honest of you.
I hope
right,
I hope
yeah.
I'm playing in the finals on Sunday.
Yeah,
but if
same
I'm
here.
not playing in the finals, I would love to do this again. I had a great time.
Yeah. My final word is thanks for joining us, you guys. We have an awesome community and an awesome chat room. You guys really made it worthwhile to hang out with us. Thanks for staying up late. Even on the East Coast, West Coast, it doesn't matter. Thanks for staying up with us. We'll see you guys this Sunday for Pinburg Finals live here on GeekGamerTV. From Scott Township, Pennsylvania, good night, everyone. And as we just saw, Daniele Acciari pulls off one of the incredible streaks that we've ever seen in pinball, winning the 2012 Papa Circuit Final. Second place goes to Keith Owen with 16 points, Joshua Henderson with 11, and Zach Sharp with 5. I want to say a big thanks to everyone at the Papa facility in Scott Township, Pennsylvania. We will see you here next year for the Papa Circuit Final 2013.